Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video I am going to be showing you how I curl my hair to get lots of volume and just big bouncy curls. Now I am going to be using my curling wand in this video, and I use the Eber curling wand. All you're going to need is a curling wand, a pair of straighteners, some Velcro rollers. You will also need a clip. You should ideally, if you have 2 clips, it would be better, but I don't know where any of my clips have gone. I was literally looking for them and I can't find none. I can only find this one, so we'll just work with that today. But I would normally use 2, just because it makes it a bit easier to like section off your hair, but it's fine. And then you're just going to need some Kirby grips, and then just any kind of hairstyling products you use. So I use heat defense spray, some hairspray and some oil, and then just a hairbrush. So what I'm going to do is I am going to brush through my hair. My hair it's already been washed. Well, it's like 2-day-old hair, to be fair. Yeah, so I'm just going to brush through it like so. And I am going to start with the top of my hair. Now, my hair is naturally really curly, and it's quite frizzy as well and thick, so this is why I straighten it, because I feel like when I straighten it, I'm going to straighten it and put the roller in, but I feel like when I straighten it and put the roller in, it just sets it, just helps it stay in place all day. So yeah, I'm just going to straighten over, section off the front bit of hair, and then take your roller and you're just going to put that in front like so, and then take your little hair grip and just slot that in place. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. You're just going to take the next section of hair just directly behind that roller, and then I straighten it. Just once, and then, sorry, I know you can't see this because it's kind of cut off, but you just kind of roll it in the same way that you did with that first roller, and you put that grip in just to hold the roller in place. So now that we've done that, the reasons why I put my rollers in first is because I feel like by the time I've done all my hair, like curled it all, then I've got that extra volume at the top. I just feel like it gives me a bit more volume. And it also just helps keep those little bits out of your face until you need to curl them later. Now I do find that when I'm curling my hair this way, because I have got the Dyson Airwrap, which I have been using and I do love, but I find like the Dyson Airwrap works better on my hair when it's freshly washed, like clean, whereas when I'm doing it with the curling wand, this works better when my hair's a little bit dirty, so like 2-day-old, 1-day-old hair. I feel like it just holds the curl a bit better. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to section it off and then clip it up like so, and just let that other bit hang over. Now, if I had 2 clips, ideally I'd be able to clip the other bit, but as I said, I can't find any of my clips. And then I am going to take my curling wand, switch it on. Now this one gets really hot, so you just want to wait for it to warm up. I've already turned mine on so it is warm. I'm just going to take your hair and just wrap it around the wand and just hold it maybe 15 seconds. I mean, I tend to hold it until I can feel that my hair is actually starting to get hot, like I can feel the heat coming through, and then take it out and then let it drop, and you'll get a little curl like this. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you'll just get a little curl like that, and then flip that behind and then do the same thing. So I'm going to section this bit of hair again, and you want to make sure, like, when you're wrapping the hair around, like, just make sure the hair's flat on the, so you can see like it's flat on the surface, and just wrap it around, because if it's like, I can't explain it, if it's like twisted, you get like a different kind of curl, if that makes sense. Like I I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you an example. But yeah, if you twist it where the hair isn't flat, I feel like it gives you a different type of curl. So yeah, you just want to make sure that the hair is flat. And then yeah, same thing. Kind of always hold it just for a second or two, until it cools down, and then you can see you get a little curl like that. So what I mean is, don't curl it like twisted, if that makes sense. So don't curl it like that, because that's going to give you a different type of curl. You just want to make sure it's flat. So I'll just do that again. Just curl around the barrel, or wrap your hair around the barrel, and then hold it in place for yeah, maybe 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds, until you feel the hair. I just always go by when the hair starts getting hot, you can feel the heat coming through. Hold it again, and then just drop it down and flip it to the back. And then we are going to, I don't know how I'm going to do this with one clip, but we'll make it work. We're just going to section this bit of hair as well, like we did the other side, and then twist it just to hold it in place. Let's see if I can, yeah. See, if you have two clips, this process is just a lot easier. Right, so what you're going to do is just, again, oh my god, I completely forgot, heat protect spray. Spray your hair. Oh, just spray it right in my face. Anyway, spray your hair with heat defense spray. I completely forgot to do that step. I would normally spray it all over at the beginning, but I just forgot, so now I'm gonna have to do it. So, well, once I've done this section, then I'll spray these other two sections before I go in and curl, because I don't want my hair getting overly damaged from the heat. And then yeah, you just do the same thing. And I must say, like, I really do recommend the Jose Eber curling ones. When I first got these, well, not these specific ones, but when I first got my first ever curling ones from Jose Eber, they only sold them in self-fridges. I don't know if they sell them other places now, but yeah, they only used to sell them in self-fridges. And I think I must have got them about, must have been at least like my first ever pair, maybe like 8-9 years ago. And they actually broke. They broke after about maybe like 2 years. They broke, and I sent them back, and I just said, look, like, they've broken or whatever, but you do get a lifetime warranty with them. So yeah, they broke after about 2 years. And I bought them back, and they just, like, they replaced them and gave me a new pair. And the new pair that I got, they lasted me for like 6.5 years, 7 years. Bearing in mind, this was before I got my Dyson Airwrap, so I was using these like every single day. Like, I definitely got my use out of them, and they are really good. And then they broke because I just think general just wear and tear. And when I kid you not, like, I'd lost my receipt for them, because obviously it's like 6-7 years later now, like, I didn't have the receipt for them. And I called up Jose Eber, like the customer service like people, and I just said, like, look, obviously it's broken and it does offer lifetime warranty, but obviously they say that your lifetime warranty is only valid if you've still got the receipt. And they literally, even after 6 years, all I had to do was send my colours back, and they actually sent me out a brand new pair. Like, I just think that's so good. Like, with them, a lifetime warranty means lifetime warranty, even though I didn't have a receipt or anything. And they are such, like, they are really good, like, curlers. Like, they're a bit pricey. I don't know how much they are now, but I remember at the time when I bought them, I remember thinking, oh, these are quite expensive. I think they were like £140, I think. Like, and that was like 8 years ago when I first bought them. Yeah, that was like 8 years when I first bought them, so I don't know how much they are now, because obviously they've just replaced them. But yeah, definitely a good investment. They literally are so good. They curl your hair amazingly, and the curl does last. And as well, like, lifetime warranty, you can't go wrong. And when they say lifetime warranty, they mean it, because 7 years later they replaced them. So yeah, that's just a little story for you. So yeah, I've just sprayed my hair because I forgot to do it earlier. So I just sprayed it with the VO5 heat protect spray, and this one's good because it's for when you're doing, what do you call it, what's the word, oh, what's the word I'm looking for, when you're doing like, not ironing, oh, what's the word, when you're using like straighteners and curlers, because a lot of the heat defense sprays that I see, they're always for wet hair or when you're blow drying them. So I like this one because for dry hair when you're using straighteners. So yeah, so I've just done that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm just going to section my hair off as I did before and just curl the remaining parts. Okay, so I have curled all of my hair, so as you can see, it looks like little Red Riding ringlets at the moment. So we're going to take the brush and we're just going to brush through those curls. So we don't, oh well, yeah, we don't want them too tight, we want them a little bit looser. Just do the same on this side. Like so. Okay, let's brush this one out a little bit more. Okay. And just like run your fingers through it. And you can just kind of play around with it a little bit until you get the kind of curl that you want. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to take the rollers out. And what I do is I just take it and then I just kind of brush it out a little bit. Then you're just going to part your hair. I always do mine in a middle parting. And then we are just going to, again, brush it down into the curls. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to curl this top section of the hair in the exact same way that we curled the rest of it. So when you're curling it, you want it to be pretty close to the root of the hair, and I kind of move the wand back and forth a bit. I feel like it just gives it a bit of a better curl for the top, because we don't want it too tight when it's like near the root. So then again, kind of go back and forth. It takes like 10 seconds for it to like heat up properly. And take the little front bit of hair, curl that as well. And do it back and forth. Okay, so now that you have curled the top part, again you're just going to go in with the brush and just brush it out so that it gets so that goes kind of uniform into the other curls, like so it will kind of sit uniform together. And you can just play around with it, like to get the curls you like, the curls that you want. So like here I can see like that's a bit like there's a bit of a kink that isn't uniform, so I'll just go back in and curl that bit just so that it kind of sits with the rest of the hair. And then I'll just brush through it. So yeah, once I've done that, I will then go in, this is where the straighteners come in, because my hair is so like naturally curly and frizzy. I just kind of like to straighten over just the top, just to smooth it out, and also, like I said, because I don't want big curls right near the root, not big curls, but like tight curls. Like I don't want them to start to kind of high up. So what I do is when I curl it near the root, and then I would just go over it with the straightener to just like smooth it out a little bit. And then yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I am just going to go in with that same brush and just kind of section the hair a little bit, and I just tease it ever so slightly, like not anything drastically. And what I tend to do is I do it like in two places. I separate the hair in like half, and I just kind of, and then I go underneath and I do it, because I don't like doing it too much, because I don't want it to be really like teased at the top and the front, or backcombed should I say. Okay, so once you've played around with the curls and you've kind of backcombed it and you're happy with the way it looks, then I'm going to go in with just some hair oil. I use the Olaplex bonding oil. I love this stuff, as you can tell. I need to get a new one. I think this is like my 3rd bottle. You literally don't need a lot. I just put a few drops in and I just do it. I don't really focus on the top, but just on the ends of the hair. Just to make it look nice and shiny. And then I go in with hairspray. Now I just use the Tresemme Firm Hold hairspray. I use number 3. The reason why I use number 3 is because I feel like when I use ones that are number 4 or number 5 hold, my hair just goes really crispy, but I feel like this one just works well because it's like, yeah, it's just the right amount of hold. So I just spray my hair, and I always just, I kind of focus it more, I kind of focus the hairspray more on the top rather than the ends of the hair, because I just want to, I feel like with my hair that's just what works better, because I feel like, because my hair's naturally really curly, as I said, the minute any humidity, any rain, it just goes poof, where the ends aren't too bad. I don't know if it's because I do have extensions in, so it just holds a bit better, but yeah, just kind of focus it on the top of the hair. Now if you do want to make it look even more volumized, you can backcomb all the top bit, but I feel like this is just like a good amount of volume for me. So this is the finished look. It's very just full volumized curls, and it's really easy to do, and it will literally last you all day, all night. Like if I'm going out on a night out, this is how I will curl my hair, because I feel like it just locks it in, like it just stays like this literally all night, and it will even last until like the next day or 2 days later. Like sometimes when I do it, I actually prefer it, you know, like 2 days later, because then it's kind of loosened up a bit and you get like a really nice kind of soft beach kind of wave. But yeah, if you are looking for a curling wand, I would definitely recommend the Jose Eber one. I mean, I don't know how much they are now, but when I bought it, it was like $140. So yeah, a little bit pricey for a hair curler, but I mean, it's definitely worth it. And as I said, you get lifetime warranty on it as well, so at least you know if it breaks or anything happens to it, you know, you'll get a replacement. But yeah, that is it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please do click subscribe, join my YouTube family, click like, comment down below of any videos that you would like to see in the future.